ICU.com was released in 2006, and I have to say, it feels like it was released in 2006. Not a criticism, just an observation. If you were to watch this and you didn't know when it was released, you could probably make a pretty good educated guess. So if you're looking for that kind of film, that kind of early 2000s atmosphere, could be a good one to go with. Other than that, at least personally, I don't really recommend it. This is directed by Eric Stephen Stahl, written by Stahl and Sean McLean, and we have a cast including Beau, Rosanna Arquette, and also Doris Roberts a little bit. It's because of Doris Roberts that I became aware of this. She's not in it a lot, but even that aside, I didn't really care for the narrative. It's about a character called Harvey and his wife Lydia and their children. And their son decides to put cameras around the house and broadcast them on the internet. I do think very timely. I think early 2000s, this is a really good topic to address because webcams were becoming more popular. I feel like it's something people might have started to do. I hope the film didn't give anybody any ideas, but I think the topic was very timely. Of course, even today, that's probably even more so now than then, something that's more likely to happen. And obviously the family are not happy about this, but then it starts to become successful. And with success comes money. And are they willing to put their feelings about it aside for having the fame and the fortune instead? And of course, I'm not going to say what happens as a result of that, but there's nothing necessarily wrong with the narrative. It's interesting enough as a concept, but honestly, I found the events in it to be really boring. So the overarching narrative, an interesting concept, but it's just very dull. And I didn't really care for it. Maybe if somebody were to argue, well, at the time, this was a new concept, people weren't live streaming every aspect of their life, so it would have been a little bit more of a novelty, then yeah, maybe I can see the argument for that. But in my opinion, a good film can be good no matter when you watch it. It shouldn't just be good within the first couple of years of its release. So there is an argument for that, but personally, I don't think it's a strong enough argument. I didn't really care for it. The characters are well enough written, the family dynamic is fine, it's believable, the performances are good, visually it's quite good, but in general, I just found it to be very dull. I didn't think it was very interesting. It's quite a creative film. That doesn't necessarily mean it's interesting, but credit where it's due, it felt creative. It felt like a lot of effort had been put into it. I just don't think the effort resulted in an entertaining film for the most part. So it's not horrendous. It is watchable. There's nothing about it that's annoying or irritating or specifically badly done. I just didn't find it to be fun or overly fascinating. Again, maybe at the time it would have been, but certainly not so much now. I liked the little bit of Doris Roberts that we got, but that wasn't enough to save the film for me. Do I recommend it? In general, no. But if the subject matter really appeals to you, if you're in the mood for a film that really feels like it was set at the beginning of the 2000s, then there may be elements that I'd say are worth watching it for. But in general, I didn't think it was a great experience. And unless there's a specific reason why you want to check it out, I'd say it's probably not worth it.